Hello and welcome. My name is Faye. And that little fur ball that you see over there, that is Cloud. And today you are here for your 60-minute morning movement class. This is a great class to build some strength, build some stability, maybe get a little bit more flexible in the process, and have some fun. So if that sounds like you are in the right spot, go ahead, drop a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling. It's always great to do a little check-in before class and after class. And let's go ahead and get into it. Take a place that feels comfortable for you. So you could be seated, you could be down on your back, you could take a child's pose with your knees wide and hands out in front of you. Get into a place that honors your body and how you're feeling in this moment. I'll let you decide where you want to be. And then when you arrive, feel free to kind of shift, wiggle, fidget a little bit so you can get just 2% more comfortable in the space that you're in. And then when you arrive, go ahead and exhale all the air from your lungs. Let it go. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill all the way up. Open your mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. Let it go. Let's do that once more. Take a full deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close if they haven't already. Allow your breathing to return back to a pace that feels natural and relaxed for you. Take just a moment to notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Is it warm? Is it cool? Maybe somewhere in between. Simply noting what it feels like. And then I invite you to shift your attention to your breath. Notice where you feel it the strongest. Is it down in your abdomen, your chest, throat, nose? No wrong answer. You're just checking in. Start to invite ease and softness into your face. Relax your jaw. Soften through your shoulders. Invite ease into your entire body. Allow yourself to settle in right here into this moment. You can let go of the past. The future can wait. Drop right here into the present moment. One more final check-in before we get started. Notice how you're feeling. Where are you energetically today, right now? Higher energy, lower energy, somewhere in between. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, a reason why you're here, a quality or mindset you'd like to embody as you move on your mat today, I invite you to set that intention. Perhaps you'd like to simply be present, or perhaps you'd like to focus on the quality of stability, resilience, softness, trust, gratitude. Whatever it is that speaks to you, breathe in your intention. Allow it to fill your internal space. And then breathe your intention out. Let it go. Allow your intention to guide you as you move on your mat today. Gently start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. If it's okay with you, find this breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Take one more full breath in together. Keep the lips sealed. Exhale, let it go. Wherever you are, gently start to flutter your eyes open and welcome yourself back into your physical space. If you are not in a seat, go ahead and make your way there. And for this class, let's go ahead and bring the bottoms of your feet together and your knees out to the side. You could always roll up blankets or props here to support your knees if that would feel better. Or again, you could have a loose cross of your legs if that would feel more comfortable for your hips and body right now. Wherever you are, inhale, shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then exhale, roll them down and back. Let's do that once more. Inhale, shrug your shoulders toward your ears. And exhale, roll down and back. Excellent. Take a full breath in right here. And then exhale, allow your chin to come in toward your chest. Stretch through the back of your neck. Inhale, allow your right ear to come down toward your right shoulder for a little gentle neck stretch. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear comes to left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. Continue to move through this semicircle shape, rolling from one ear down to the next. Feel free to hold in any one spot that might need just a little extra love, a little extra support. Or maybe you'd like to rock back and forth in one spot. You can allow your chin to come in towards your chest. Or maybe you'd like to start to make full circles. So you can imagine your nose is a paintbrush and you are painting circles on a canvas right in front of you with your nose. Be gentle and kind. See if you can incorporate using your intention as you make these circles. If you're making full circles, go ahead and reverse directions. And then when you feel ready, return back to stillness. Chin is parallel to the ground. Crown of the head reaches up nice and tall. Take a full breath in right here. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. So your hands kind of come out to goalposts. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms. One more time. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, right hand down. Left hand reaches up and over, side bend. Inhale, push into your right hand. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. And then exhale, side bend again towards your right. Once more, inhale, push into your right hand. Left hand and left fingertips reach up nice and tall. And then exhale, side bend to your right. Take one more full breath in your side bend. And exhale, press your left hip down towards the earth. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, your left hand comes down towards the earth. Right hand reaches up and over, side bend to your left this time. Inhale, push into the grounded hand. Brings you back up nice and tall. And exhale, side bend again over towards your left. Gaze can be up at the sky. somewhere in the middle, down at the floor if that's better for your neck. Inhale, push into your hand, reach up, and then exhale, side bend, maybe just a little bit more. Your hips stay heavy on the mat. Stay in your side bend for another breath in right here. And a steady breath out. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, walk your hands forward in front of you. It does not matter how far they go out. Wherever you are, take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Find just a little swish or rock of your shoulders from side to side. And then when you kind of feel even down on both sides, return back to stillness. Inhale, crawl your fingertips over towards your right knee, like in front of it, or over more next towards your right knee for a little twist. Stay here for a nice long exhale. Inhale, crawl your hands back through center. And exhale, fingertips and hands over towards the left, either right in front of your knee, or maybe it comes a little bit more parallel. Stay here for a long exhale. And then inhale back through center. And then exhale, roll over onto your hands, knees, however that makes sense to you. And let's meet in tabletop shape. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. When you arrive, tuck your toes, stretch through the bottoms of your feet. Inhale, dip your belly towards the earth, lift your gaze, tailbone lifts as well. Cow pose. Exhale, release your feet, scoop and round through your back, draw your navel in, chin comes in toward your chest. Cat pose. Inhale, tuck your toes for your cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale back to a neutral spine. And then exhale, walk your fingertips just a couple inches in front of your shoulders. Start to gently press your hips over towards the right as you start to peek over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your gaze back to center. Exhale, press your hips towards the left, peek over your right shoulder this time. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale again, hips to the right, peek over your left. Inhale to center. And exhale, switch. Hips to the left, peek over your right. Inhale back to center. And this time, exhale, bump your hips over towards the right. Send your hips closer towards your heels as you circle them around over towards the left. Pull yourself forward, still mostly over towards your left. And then come through center all the way over towards your right. So you're just making full circles with your entire body here in one direction. Today we are going clockwise right now. Take one more full circle all the way around. And then the next time you meet back with your hips back over your knees, go ahead and reverse direction. So hips over towards the right. Bring your weight forward into your right hand. And then circle it over towards the left hand. And then back behind you. Now we are going counterclockwise. It's so funny, this whole like clockwise and counterclockwise direction. It makes sense to people that grew up with analog clocks, but not as much sense to the people that grew up with digital clocks, or when we use references of, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And it's just funny how times have changed, I feel like, when it's, now everything's just digital. And then, so the next time you pass through center, you can return back to stillness, tabletop shape. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, bring your knees slightly wider than your hips, your big toes kiss behind you. Exhale, press into your hands, send your hips back towards your heels. You could bend your elbows here and stack your hands and relax your forehead onto your arms, or you could keep your hands extended out long or have a soft bend in your elbows. You're here in your child's pose. If it feels nice, you can gently rock your forehead from side to side on the earth. If your forehead is floating in space, sometimes it's nice to have a block or a support underneath the head for just a little bit more support there. Come back to your breath. See if you can breathe 360 degrees. So feel your rib cage expand side to side and front to back. Notice it on the inhale. And then on the exhale, notice the softness, the melting of the heart a little bit closer towards the earth. Take one more full breath in right here. And a full breath out. Inhale, shift the weight forward back onto your hands. Exhale, bring your knees back underneath your hips, tabletop shape. This time, inhale, extend your right leg long on the mat, toes are tucked. Exhale, press your heel down towards the earth. Inhale, rock the weight forward into your hands. Exhale, press your heel down. Do that once more. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, press your heel down towards the earth. Inhale, this time rock forward. Exhale, float your right leg up off of the earth, about hip height. Gaze is up towards the top of your mat, so you keep a nice long spine even at the base of your neck. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. You can stay right here, or if you'd like, extend your left arm out long in front of you. Palm can be towards the ground or more towards the side, and your thumb sticks up towards the sky. Take a full breath in right here. And for this time, you're going to exhale and tap your foot down and tap your hand down towards the earth. Inhale, float back up. And exhale, tap slowly and with control. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, tap. Inhale, reach long. And this time, exhale, lower your foot down towards the earth. Lower your hand down as well. You can keep your right leg extended. Walk your right hand just a couple inches in front of your shoulder. Inhale, sweep your left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, thread your left hand behind your right, and then relax your shoulder and the side of your head on towards the earth. Your right hand can stay in front of your face. Go out long towards the top of your mat. Take a bind behind your low back here. If the right foot on the ground does not feel stable for you, you could always also bend your knee and come into your probably more traditional thread the needle. Or if you want to add just a little bit of a balance challenge here, you can float your right leg up off of the earth. Wherever you are, come back to your breath. Notice where you feel the sensation of this twist. Notice if you can soften through your face and relax your jaw. One more full breath in right here. And then exhale, return your right hand back in front of your face as if it's traveled. Push into your right hand. Inhale, left hand sweeps up towards the sky. And then exhale, return your hand back underneath your shoulder, your knee back underneath your hip. Inhale, tuck both toes, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. And then exhale, press the earth away, scoop and round through your back, cat pose. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. This time, exhale, extend your left foot long back behind you, toes are tucked. Inhale, rock the weight forward into your hands. And then exhale, press your heel down towards the earth. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, rock back. One more time. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, rock back. Feel a nice stretch to the back of your left leg. This time, inhale, rock the weight forward into your hands. And then exhale, float your left foot up off of the earth, about hip height. Press through your heel. Toes are dialed down towards the earth. Draw your navel in toward your spine. You can kind of even find that cat-like spine if that feels nice, where you're continuing to press through your hands and kind of round through your back slightly. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to add on, you can shift the weight into your left hand, float your right hand forward, again, palm down towards the ground or over towards the side and your thumb sticks up. Take a full breath in right here. And then exhale with control, tap your toes and your hand down towards the earth. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tap them down. One more time, inhale, float up. And exhale, tap down. Inhale, reach long. And this time, exhale, lower your foot down towards the earth. Your hand can come down. Allow your left hand to walk just a couple inches in front of your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Open up to the right. And then exhale, thread your right hand behind your left. And allow your right shoulder and the right side of your head to come down towards the earth. Your left hand can stay right here in front of your face. Again, go out long towards the top of your mat. A little bit more shoulder opening, maybe it takes a bind, and you take your left hand into your back right pocket. Again, optional also always lower the knee here too, if that would provide a little bit more stability for you. Take one more full breath in and a full breath out. Notice if there's any difference on this side compared to the other. Come back to your breath. Return your left hand back in front of your face if it's traveled. Inhale, push into your left hand. Your right hand sweeps up towards the sky. And then exhale, lower your hand back down towards the earth. Return your knee. Inhale, tuck your toes, dip your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, release your feet, scoop and round through your back cat. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. And then exhale, start to crawl your fingertips over towards the corners of your mat here for a puppy pose. Your hips stay stacked right over your knees. Forehead may come down towards the earth. Continue to press through your hands. Feel a little bit more shoulder stretch. If this feels like too much, you can always bend your elbows here as well and stack your head on top of your forearms. In whatever option you're in, take a full breath in and take a full breath out. On your next breath in, very slowly start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. And then exhale, allow yourself to find your neutral tabletop shape. Maybe you just want to allow your hips to rock from side to side for a moment. And then return back to stillness. Inhale, tuck your toes. And then exhale, press into your hands. Lift your knees up off the ground just an inch to hover. Continue to press the floor away, maybe even round through your spine slightly. Floating table. Take a full breath in right here. Stay here for an exhale. One more breath in. And then exhale, very gently lower your knees back down towards the earth. Inhale, walk your fingertips back. Your toes can stay tucked or you can untuck your toes. And then bring your hands and you can just kind of make a fist and roll them out in circles. If that feels good, go ahead and reverse those circles. And then whenever you feel ready, you can kind of just give your fingers and hands just a little wiggle and shake. Thank them for all the hard work that they just helped you do. Come back to your tabletop shape. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And then tuck your toes. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, lift your hips, send them back towards your heels. Your knees can bend, and then you send your hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend into your right knee, straighten through your left. Exhale, switch. Bend your left, straighten through your right. Switch again. And then exhale, switch once more. This time, inhale up onto the balls of both feet. Exhale, press into your hands, bend your knees, and draw your belly back towards your thighs. Take another full breath in, push your hands away from you. So you're really trying to push that mat away. And then exhale, slowly descend your heels down towards the earth. Let's do that once more. Inhale, high up into the balls of both feet. Exhale, press into your hands as you bend your knees, draw your belly back towards your thighs. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your tailbone just slightly higher. And then exhale, very slowly descend your heels towards the earth. They never have to touch. One more full breath in your down dog. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, shift forward to plank, top of a push-up. Option to lower your knees here. Stay here for an exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, turn your elbow creases forward towards the top of your mat and slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Hands can be underneath your shoulders. Ground down through the tops of your feet. So really feel your kneecaps lift. Whenever you feel ready, inhale, lift your head and your chest up off the earth. Baby cobra. Very little weight is in your hands. Exhale, lower back down. You're welcome to repeat baby cobra or slide your thumb knuckles back to your lower ribs. Draw your elbow creases back behind you. Inhale, press into your hands. Roll all the way up to cobra or press into the tops of your feet and lift your knees up off the earth for upward facing dog. Exhale, wherever you are, lower back all the way down onto your belly. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press up, tabletop shape. And exhale, send your hips back toward your heels, child's pose. Let's do that once more. Inhale, shift forward to tabletop. Exhale, knees and feet come into your neutral tabletop, and then send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Again, option to lower your knees or keep them lifted. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Take your version of cobra, baby cobra, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Inhale to tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. Excellent. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment just to check in. Notice how your down dog feels. Is it any different from the first one that we just did? Is it the same? There's no wrong answer. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, step your feet forward towards the top of your mat. Inhale, bring your hands onto your shins, thighs, or it could be fingertips on the ground, wherever you are. Have a nice long spine. And then exhale, bend your knees generously. Allow your belly to come to your thighs as your gaze goes between your legs. Forward fold. Once more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, root down through your feet. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Reach your hands up towards the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice full breath in right here. And a full breath out. You can release your hands down by your side. Take just a moment to inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, roll them down and back. Excellent. Take a moment to check in. Notice where the weight is distributed in your feet. Are you more in your heels? Are you more on the ball of your foot and more in your toes? The sides? See if you can find a place right in between all four corners of your feet to balance. Take a full breath in right here in your mountain. And a full breath out. Soften through your face. Relax through your jaw. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace your last three fingers so your pointer and your thumb stick up. Inhale, press your fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, side bend to your right. Press your hips towards the left. Continue to root down through your right foot. Maybe gaze goes up towards the sky. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up to center. And then exhale, side bend to your left. Again, stay heavy in both feet. Again, gaze can go up towards the sky if that feels good. Or somewhere in the middle. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. One more time each side. Exhale, bend to your right. Inhale to center. And exhale, bend toward your left. Inhale, reach your arms up, separate your fingers. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Inhale, step your right foot back. And then exhale, step your left foot back. Plank, top of a push-up. Option to lower your knees or stay lifted. Wherever you are, take a full breath in. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. And this time, forehead comes down towards the earth. Bring your hands back behind you, palms face down. Ground down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your head and chest up off the earth. Hands and fingertips continue to reach back behind you. And exhale, fold. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in right here. And let it go. Inhale, tiptoe your feet up towards the top of your mat this time. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root down through both feet, rise up to stand, reach your arms up towards the sky, reach up. And exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Excellent. Inhale, extend your hands out in front of you. And then exhale, bend your knees, sit your hips back like you're about to sit into a chair for a chair pose. Weight is in your heels. You can take a peek down at your toes, make sure you see all 10 toes. And if you don't, see if you can press your shin bones back slightly. Notice if there's a really big arch through your back, see if you can draw your tailbone underneath you just slightly. You don't need to over tuck it here, just slightly. And then continue to press through your feet, lift up and out of your shoulders. Chair pose. Hands can be out in front of you, heart center, or maybe you would like to bring your arms up towards the sky or cactus your arms here. Take a full breath in right here and a full breath out. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky, stand up. And then exhale, sit back into your chair pose. And this time your right hand goes back behind you, left hand stays in front for a little twist. Notice if your left hip wants to shift way forward. See if you can allow your left knee to come back in alignment with your right knee. Even if that means coming slightly out of your twist, it's okay. Inhale, reach back up to center. And then exhale, bend your knees, sit back into your chair. Your left hand comes down in front of you and back behind you for another twist to your left. Take a peek in at your knees. Is your right knee coming way forward? See if you can gently nudge it back, even if that means coming out of your twist. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Inhale, step your left foot back. And then exhale to your right foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Again, option to lower your knees. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to your belly. This time, hands come back behind you. You can repeat that half locust, what we did earlier. Or this time, inhale, lift your head, chest, arms continue to extend back behind you, and then your feet. See if you can squeeze your legs together. Locust. Take a full breath in right here. And then exhale very slowly, lower back down. Inhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press up, tabletop. Exhale, send your hips back toward your heels, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop pose. And then exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, draw your right foot forward, closer towards your right thumb. And then spin your left heel down towards the ground. When you feel stable, so if you don't feel stable here, you can walk your right foot over more towards the right side of your mat and your left foot over towards the left. Your toes are somewhat around at a 45-degree angle. Continue to press through both feet. When you feel stable, inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hands can reach up towards the sky. They can be at heart center or reach forward. Wherever you are, take a full breath in. And then exhale, relax through your shoulders, relax through your jaw. Continue to stack your shoulders right over your hips. Inhale, stretch your hands towards the sky. Exhale, straighten your right leg, but don't lock out your knee. You can keep a soft bend in your right knee. Reach your arms up, and then exhale, send your heart forward, your arms back behind you. This is a pyramid. Inhale, bend back into your front knee, warrior one. Exhale, straighten your front leg, send your heart forward, hands go back behind you, pyramid. Inhale, warrior one. And then exhale, pyramid. Inhale, bend back into your front knee. And then exhale, back heel lifts, step your feet together to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back and then your left. Stay here for a breath in. And this time, exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, bend your left knee, step your left foot forward towards your left thumb. Spin your right heel down towards the earth. Again, separate your feet. You can be on kind of more railroad tracks or miniature skis. Here, they don't need to be on a tightrope. When you feel stable, inhale, rise all the way back up towards the sky. Warrior one. Different arm variations. Take whatever works for you today. You could also cactus your arms here if that would feel good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Make sure your knee is stacked right over your ankle or slightly behind it. Inhale, stretch your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, straighten your left leg, but keep a micro bend. Hinge at your hips, send your heart forward, hands back behind you. Pyramid. Inhale, bend back into your front knee, reach your arms towards the sky. Warrior one. Exhale, straighten your front leg, hinge at your hips. Pyramid. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, warrior one. And then exhale, your back heel lifts and step your feet together. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Exhale, send your hips up, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in right here. And a full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. And this time, spin your left heel more parallel to the short edge of your back of your mat, or it can continue to be in that more 45-degree angle, toes point towards more the corner than the long side of your mat. Choose whatever works for you. We're going to go into warrior two. Root down through your feet and then cartwheel your arms all the way up. Warrior two. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Inhale, press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. And then exhale, press into the outside edge of your back foot. Stack your shoulders right over your pelvis. So notice often we want to lean forward here. Pull your shoulders back over your hips. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, soften and relax. This time, inhale, straighten your front leg, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend back into your warrior two knee. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, warrior two. Take a full breath in right here. And a full breath out. This time, keep the bend in your front knee. Inhale, take your right fingertips back behind you and your left hand down the back of your left leg for your reverse warrior. Gaze can be down at the ground, in the middle, or maybe all the way up towards the sky. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more full breath in. And a steady exhale out. Inhale, straighten through your front leg. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot, back heel lifts. This time, root down through your left hand. Inhale, right hand reaches to the sky for a twist. Press your shoulder back. Exhale, lower your hand back down to the earth. And inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Spin your back heel down, either parallel or more 45 degrees. Choose what feels right for you. And then whenever you feel ready, cartwheel your hands up, rise up, warrior two. Bend into your front knee. Knee is stacked over your ankle. Inhale, press your left knee over towards your pinky toe. And then exhale, press into the outside edge of your back foot. Feel nice and strong in your warrior two. Again, shoulders are stacked right over your pelvis. Gaze is over your middle front finger. Take a full breath in right here. And a full breath out. Inhale, shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms reach towards the sky. And then exhale, bend into your left knee as you cactus your arms. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, bend into your front knee, cactus your arms. Inhale, warrior two, reach your arms to the horizon. And stay here for an exhale. Inhale, reach your left hand up and over towards the back of the room and take your right hand down the back of your right thigh, or it can come to your low back for a little rest. Take one more full breath. Inhale, reach through your left fingertips. And then exhale, maybe you bend just a little bit more. Reverse warrior. Take one more full breath in. And then exhale, straighten your front leg, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot, back heel lifts as your toes pivot forward. Left hand comes down towards the earth, right hand comes down towards the earth. Inhale, left hand lifts up towards the sky for a twist. Stay here for an exhale. One more full breath in. And then exhale, lower your hand back down towards the earth. Inhale, step back to plank. And exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. One full breath in right here. And a full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts towards the sky. And then exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Your back heel is lifted this time, high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, spin your back heel down to the earth. Open your arms out, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, hands reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend back into your warrior two knee. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, cactus your arms, bend into your knee. This time, inhale, reach your right fingertips back behind you, left hand down. Reverse your warrior. One more full breath in right here. And then exhale, straighten your front leg, tick-tock your arms. So the right hand comes down towards your right ankle as your left hand reaches up towards the sky. Press through your shoulder and see if you can press your shoulder back to stack your ribs right on top of one another. One more full breath in right here. And a full breath out. One more full breath in. You got this. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Your left hand stays rooted. Inhale, right hand sweeps up towards the sky for a twist. And then exhale, lower your hand back down. And inhale, step back to plank. And then exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. This time, your back heel is lifted. You're in your high lunge. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, soften through your face. Relax through your shoulders. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, spin your back heel down. Open your arms out to a T, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Cactus your arms. Once more, inhale, reach back up. And exhale, cactus your arms. This time, inhale, stretch your left hand up and over. Your right hand can come down the back of your right leg or take that bind for your reverse warrior. Stay here for one more full breath in. And then exhale, straighten through your front leg. Left hand comes down towards your left ankle while your right hand reaches up towards the sky. See if you can allow your left ribs to come underneath your right. So notice if your chest wants to tilt forward, stack, pull your right rib cage up and then your left rib cage underneath it. Excellent. One more full breath in. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Back heel lifts. Right hand is rooted. Inhale, left hand lifts up towards the sky for a twist. And then exhale, lower your hand back down towards the earth. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. One full breath in right here. And a full breath out. One more full breath in. And then exhale, allow your knees to come down towards the earth. And make your way onto your bottom. When you arrive, go ahead and scoot up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Your knees can be bent. And then exhale, very slowly roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Feel free to use your hands here to help you at any point. And then when you arrive, take a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, draw one knee into the chest and then the other. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Massage out through your low back. And then when you feel ready, return back to stillness. Keep your knees bent and plant your feet onto the earth. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, flex your right foot and cross it over your left knee. You can take your right hand to your right hip crease, gently press it open. For maybe a little bit more sensation, float your left foot off the ground. And then interlace your hands to hold behind the back of your left thigh or the top of your left shin. Wherever you are, take a full breath in. And then exhale, if your foot is floating, maybe you draw your knee and leg a little bit closer into the abdomen. One more full breath in right here. And a steady breath out. Go ahead and release your foot back down towards the earth, but keep your legs crossed. Take a full breath in right here. And then exhale, allow your right knees and your left knees to come down towards the earth. If your right foot on top of your left knee does not feel good, you can always take it off and release it down towards the earth. Take a nice full breath in right here. And a full breath out. If your foot is not already on the earth, go ahead and lay it down there. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. And then exhale, take your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Take another full breath in. And exhale, allow your knees to fall over towards the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees to the right. And then inhale, back to center. Exhale, walk your feet back in alignment with your hips. And this time, inhale, float your left foot up towards the sky. And then exhale, bend your left knee, flex your left foot, and cross it across your knee, your right knee. You can take your left hand right at the left hip crease, gently press it open for your supine figure 4 or more sensation. Float your right foot off the ground, thread your left hand between your legs, and hold on to the back of your right thigh or the top of your right shin. Take a full breath in wherever you are. And then exhale. Maybe your legs come in closer towards your body, or maybe you just press slightly more to allow that hip crease to open up. One more full breath in. And a full and steady breath out. You can release your hands from your legs and release your foot down towards the earth. Take a full breath in right here. And then exhale, allow your left knee and your right knee to fall over towards the left. Continue to flex through your left foot. Again, if this does not feel like great in your body, you can always take your left foot off and allow it to come down towards the mat. One more full breath in right here. And then exhale, if your foot's not on the floor yet, go ahead and lay it down and remove it from your right knee. Inhale, bring your shins parallel to, or bring your kneecaps parallel to the ceiling. And then exhale, knees come wide. Allow your knees to fall over towards the right this time. Inhale, bring your your kneecaps back to center. And then exhale, follow your kneecaps over towards the left this time. Inhale, bring everything back into center. And then exhale, draw one knee into the chest and then the other. Give yourself a little squeeze and rock and roll from side to side. Massage out through your low back. You can always bring your hands on top of your knees here and circle your knees out in opposite directions if that feels good. And then reverse those circles if you're making circles with your knees. And then when you feel ready, return back to stillness. And you can release your hands out to the side. Inhale, lift one leg up towards the sky, and then the other for your waterfall. Soften through your face. Relax your shoulders. Relax through your jaw. Your legs don't need to be perfectly straight here. They can have a slight bend in them. If it feels nice, you can roll out your ankles and wiggle your toes. Maybe you want to stretch out your toes nice and wide. Invite ease and softness into your face. One more full breath in your waterfall. And then exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. Inhale, bring your knees wider than your rib cage this time. Exhale, flex the bottoms of your feet up towards the sky. Reach around for the backs of your legs. Hands towards your ankles. Or you can reach for the inside or outside edges of your feet. Wherever you are, inhale, draw your knees closer towards your underarms. And then exhale, press your low back towards the earth. Happy baby. If it feels nice here, you can find a little rock from side to side. Or you could play with straightening one leg and bending the opposite. And then switching. Or maybe you'd like to straighten both legs at the same time. That's not for me today, but it might be for you. And then whenever you feel ready, you can return back to stillness. Release your hands from your feet and then lower one foot at a time down to the ground. Extend your legs to the corners of your mat and reach your arms up overhead. Take a nice full body stretch here. Allow your back to arch. And then exhale, let it go. You can bring your arms up overhead if that feels nice. You can allow them by your sides, away from your body. Or maybe you'd like to relax your hands onto your body. You can stay right here, or if you'd like, for your Shavasana, you could take reclined bound angle and bring the bottoms of your feet together and your knees out to the side. Or you could also take constructive rest, bring your feet to the earth and bend your knees, collapse them inwards. You can choose where you'd like to be for your Shavasana. You won't be here too long. When you arrive, go ahead and take a full breath in through your nose. Fill all the way up. And open your mouth. Exhale, let it go. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close. And then take just a moment to check in, notice how you're feeling. If you'd like to change positions to be in just a more comfortable space, feel free to do so. Allow your eyes to soften down or close. Soften the space right between your eyebrows. Relax through your jaw. Allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Allow your shoulders to feel heavy. Relax your upper back, middle back, lower back. Relax your hips, your legs, all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Relax here on purpose. Shavasana. Very gently start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Wherever you are, take a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms towards the sky or overhead. And then exhale, bend your right hand and roll over onto your right side. Allow your head to come on top of your right bicep, cradle your head. Continue to keep a soft gaze. Just take a moment to check in, notice how you feel. Come back to your intention. Is this one that you would like to carry out into the rest of your day? Or perhaps you'd like to change it to something else. And then whenever you feel ready, you can gently start to press yourself up and join me in a seat of your choice. When you arrive, bring your hands, palms together. Thumbs can gently rest on your sternum. Take a slight bow of your chin to your chest. Take a moment of gratitude for all that you did today, knowing that it was enough and that you are always enough. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. The love light in me bows to the love light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. Again, my name is Faye, that's Cloud, and if you enjoyed this class and you would like to see more content like this, be sure to click that subscribe button down below, and while you're down there, go ahead and smash that like button and leave me a comment as well. Tell me how you're feeling, would love to know how this practice went for you. If you have any questions, leave them down below as well. See you next time. Bye.